Welcome back, everybody. It's 12:27 p.m. Lunchtime, noon, high noon, baby. Here at the station, under that big, bright sun blazing. It's a full sun blazing. Ding, 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 ding. It's a full sun blazing, big time. And I'm taking it, you know. I'm taking it in like an iguana. Yeah. And it's good. So we're going to tune in here and give a daytime message. How about that? That's highly unusual. Has been for a long time. So I like to do it. I like to channel with the sun. So hot. The only thing that there are quite a lot of things I don't like about that are really burdening me, but the positive energy is there. So I think that's the starting message would be from the sun, that the positive quality is always there. That is for sure. As an old friend of mine used to say, use it, don't lose it. Use it, don't lose it. And I'm going to start to tune in. I already started in my mind. I turned on the channel before I started recording, and it gave me two cards in my mind. It gave me the Three of Spades Veils and the Three of Hearts. 3 and 3, which is good. So let's and it's the Three of Spades Veils and the Three of Hearts. So a lot of spiritual energy and psychic energy is present. Spiritual and psychic energy. And in the Three of Spades Veils, and showing a lot of things, for sure. Showing a lot of things. Showing people a lot of things. Showing a lot of things about their whole life. I would say in this moment, that is going to be really rapid. Really, really rapid. And there's a suggestion coming through very quickly about that. It's saying it's a very good time to just be in your own energy, plain and simple, without the TV, without the, without any, video kind of distraction, narrative, a story narrative. Music can be okay. and nice always, I think, but it's a good time to make space for it. Like you need to observe that, and very quickly, and you'll make a lot of progress if you do that. Very conscious progress, because you'll get a big life review. The kind that, at a level that a lot of people take psychedelic helpers usually to get. Usually they can't get to this ground without some kind of thing like that, but it's here now, available. Right there, like just boop, like it'll just go automatic. Which isn't exactly and I wouldn't exactly say that that's the most fun option, or I wanted to, to consciously do this, but it's a kind of have to, and it's there. It's like it's got a holiday, like it's here right now, like going to look at like certain kinds of flowers that are only in bloom for 1 week or 10 days. You go and you see them. Like it's a timely thing. And at this moment, that 3 of Spades veils, it's showing you your whole life to assist you in letting it go. And letting it go mostly just gets rid. It's like taking bags of garbage and putting it out. Oh, that's out of here. Great. That's how it feels. Like you can move along, you can move forward, and with almost just zero effort, really. Just zero effort. It's doing say all the heavy lifting. It does it all for you, and it's right there. It's really strong. And the sun is helping me to get this, because it's like the sun. It's like big, fat, blazing heat. Ooh, it's like right there. You're not doing you're not doing anything. It's doing all the blazing for you. It's good. Getting it over with. And stuff, and it's good because the way that it seems to act, it's real painless. It's totally painless. If anything, you do see, if anything, it can be a bit of a like, God, wow, life is so trashy, you kind of maybe, can resent life a little bit, feel like, wow, what is, like, see how loser it is, like that kind of thing, the disappointment. See things, see people, see how limited you were, kind of, it could kind of like, just be like, but it's garbage. It goes away fast, immediately. the sun is like blazing it out. This is simple terminology, and all you have to do is not overwhelm your mind and take your time yourself. Don't it's not the time to be hanging out with being occupied more. But I have this feeling that anyone who's really getting that isn't going to be over-occupying with a bunch of other people or even that many people at all, if anybody. It may not, this kind of thing might not be available for that kind of person who's doing that right now. It's really not the time to be doing that. Like rationing. It's like wartime rationing. Being conservative. No, maybe it's kind of not. I'm seeing a little flash of a person who of the feeling of what people that are around a lot of people who aren't being given, that aren't privatizing or trying to like slim down on that. They're just like they're in the karmic thing. I just got a little images of the karmic occupation. It's weird. I can't even get into it. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine at all. It's like another world completely that I can't even imagine. Three of Hearts. So it's Three of Spades, Veils, and the Three of Hearts. So the Three of Hearts would definitely be like getting in your alignment, getting in your harmonizing your chakras, your energy discs, your I'm seeing it as character also. I'm, kind of like the houses in the astrology, like it's like going through all of your character, checking all this. There's a lot of change, personal change. Now is the time. The Three of Spades, Veils, and the Three of Hearts shows me a time of great personal change so far. From that vision, those two cards they gave me in the vision. So, a time of great personal change. So that's the line. That's where we are. And 10 days. or a week, 10 days, like this is the period of time. I'm sure the astrology is really interesting for between now and the end of the month. I know it is. I can more and more and more. I know it is. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. So let's set the mic up here. So I can shuffle. All right. Collective. Can you hear the dogs panting? Clarice. Yeah. Alright. What do you want to give us first? I'm so curious. Oops. Oh, 10 of spades, veils, of course. That is exactly where we are. 10 of spades, veils. Personal change indeed. Personal change indeed. The change. The big one. It's the big one. It's the 10 of spades, veils. Absolutely. And so much psychic energy and so much spiritual presence and guides and things like this, angels. They're around. That's what that 10 of spades, veils looks like. Oop, yep, guaranteed. It's the guarantee card. Yeah, baby. And it came up in upside down. It should, so you don't necessarily see them. They might be kind of quiet or totally, but they are guaranteed there. Okay, with the 7 of spades, veils, yeah. So not seeing something that's going on that is important for sure. Paying, a lot of things are getting attention, and what is getting attention may not be aware of it. That's what I'm getting with this. Like, they're giving me the word luck. Just the word luck. So I want to read on the word luck. What do you want to talk to us about in the category of luck for the collective? Oh, Jack of Hearts? Yeah. This is my Fool in Love card. A fool in love with you. Shoo up. Jack of Hearts. New inspirations, new muses, new love feelings. This is the collective right now, is in this Jack of Hearts for sure, which is a very special energy in itself, because it is on its own path. it also, it also has, some relativity to the environment and this, that, but it's on its own track, seriously. Having more confidence in that, too, that you are on a different track. I'm getting train tracks, like train tracks that ride side by side and then eventually part. It's giving the train energy. Right next to each other there. It's very dreamy. Very, very dreamy. It's very sweet energy. Getting excited. Feeling good. I'm being reminded of some like really classic advice. Hold on a second. So much rain. There's so much ruckus wind, which is really good. It cools it down. Okay, we're at the Jack of Hearts. Yeah, this is the Jack of Hearts. It's kind of like almost like old lady advice kind of thing. Something, or like something your grandmother, like my grandmothers would tell me that it's not good to they'd be like, if you're in a good mood, sometimes it's not good to go showing your good mood to just everybody, for obvious reasons. Which is a good incentive to because if you're cultivating a good mood, obviously there's a lot of people that have a lot of reason not to be in a good mood in this moment. If you have a good mood, keep it. Because in some way, it's necessary to adjust your behavior, like when in public, especially if there's like a lot of, if things are, like the atmosphere of the world right now is very unsettled, and this is that, and this is like, to respect it, That doesn't mean being long-faced and this is that and staring at the floor or anything. No, but it's not. It's not the moment to like skip through the grocery store with a bunch of colored balloons. La 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 la. That's not. It's not the moment for that. Publicly, maybe even in groups, being in public, you have to edit. I know this might sound like alien, completely alien to people in the world right now, but I'm not talking to the world, I'm talking to my listeners. You know, there's not that many of them, and I'm sure all of them, you know, that they know. Courtesy, you know. Respecting other people, you know. I think that a lot of really good advice, a lot of good things that move around in society, encouragement stuff, you know, to shine bright and this, that, and like all this kind of positive stuff is good, but it can be, when applied by a certain person and for certain reasons, can really help someone act like a really flaming asshole or biatch, and could get you into a hot pocket for sure in the world today. Bouncing, smiling schmuck. It's like, it gives confrontation. They want me to touch on it. Like appropriate clothing. Like you don't wear your bathing suit to your uncle's funeral memorial service. No, you're not. You don't wear your bathing suit to that, and show up with all your "I'm number one," unapologetically me. I can't be, you know, and kind of like you're not respecting the atmosphere, which it has a general setting. There's a general setting, and it's true, or at least, you know, at least when I was young, there and before my, you know, there was an etiquette of just general behavior for good reasons, really good reasons. That was lost, which was a really big mistake. And lost in such a way that it kind of society kind of would never function correctly once these kind of, they're like general moral truths or something, how to behave, which is right and is based on whole heart, whole spirit, whole soul reasons. even though they get put in the cookie cutter of society, religion, this, that, but primarily these things just come from respect, which is just kind of honoring a general environment. And the Jack of Hearts is coming in with this message, so I'm taking it. Look, Six of Hearts, yeah. Soulmates, you know, beloveds and stuff, and friends, who you truly are. Venus is coming in, the Venusians, and this is the Jack of Hearts, and now getting the Six of Hearts. So it's very, it's very obviously very lighthearted and loving. So this is really fun and sweet and cute energy here. So this is good. This means quite a number of people are feeling this. Oh, with the King of Clubs, Clovers, impassioned. Good, you know, a reason for something. And I'm getting life purpose also with the club clover and the tree and the king. A lot of God connection. And he's showing me nature, the natural world that exists, that's existent in a non-karmic world. He's showing, because that's where this King of Clubs Clovers comes from. So where this karmic stuff doesn't exist, and so he's here. He is here. Here. Now. That's really good. I'm glad that he showed up after that Jack of Hearts and the Six of Hearts, because what came after that would really matter. That's for sure, considering there's been 3 cards and now 3 cards, and now that we have a king, and he's catty-cornering that 10 of spades veils. So whatever old deal is, you know, finishing up, clear the way. Like as if there's just 1 week that's like really important for you. I would say if there's 1 week to 10 days that's really important for you, no one's like, I'm getting, it's my party, you know. It's my party. Like, it's your party. But it's really important when it's your party and I'll do what I want to, you know. You can't really get too involved with anybody else, because that's not the right energy to be in with them, you know. It's an all-you deal. It's really empowering, this, with that King of Clubs Clovers, who's God, and the natural God, is showing us what nature looks like in a non-karmic world. How about that? next to the Jack of Hearts and the Six of Hearts, because there's all this sweetie pie stuff floating around, you know. And then all this kind of Ten of Spades veils and thing. I think it looks really good, guys. Really, really good. I'm gonna ask them to just maybe we could take one to a couple more cards from this for our collective here who are listening in May, at the end of May. So, okay. Ooh, Five of Hearts, yeah. So people are feeling these changes. They're feeling good things coming in. They're kind of, you know, the mood is picking up. That's really good. That's really, really good. It's picking up. Sometimes people have to adjust to allowing themselves to feel good, to feel happy, to kind of laughing, you know, giggling, playful energy. It can be sometimes it can be weird how we don't want to let ourselves do that, just out of habit. It's seriously only a habit, an emotional habit. It's not anything you need to psychoanalyze at all. But it can pop up. It can, you know, it kind of, like there'll be some little inkling of, like, all of a sudden, you're throwing shade on your own good, like a troll or something. Like feeling kind of awkward about feeling good. Just for a second. You just tell it to F off. That's all. Or whatever. Like, essentially, like this, you know. Just tell it no. It immediately dissipates and lets you get into your happy day. It's a lot of happy day. Now the 5 wants to come together with the 6, so 11 and 11, and all that heart. So we're getting a lot of twin flame stuff with this. And I would say the divine masculine is seriously present in this reading more than ever. More than ever. They're really popping up with this all this character and their energy, and then it changes everything and brings it up, and you know, it makes such a big difference in everything. I think that they're seeing that, the divine masculine. I think that they're seeing how different this makes their life. And they want to move. They feel progressive. There's a good progressive. They feel confident in it because they see it has results. It's not daunting the way that it was. Oops. Okay. 2 of Spades veils and the 5 of Clubs clovers. So this is definitely showing the karmic world energy, the Two of Spades veils. So it's showing the divine masculine connecting with the astral, with the psychic realm, like this. And also I see a big divide here. I see a divide between the two different spades veils. So a definite divide and break. So there's separations from the karmic world occurring with that Two of Spades veils, and the Five of Clubs clovers, which is the war, and the world war, and the Armageddon. The presence of it. I'm going to ask for one card on this. I feel like it needs to, like it wants to give us something. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Jack of Spades veils. Knew it. Yeah. This separation, like a new kind of aloneness, you know, not being defined by all these attachments. It's adding. There's a lot of intuitive stuff going on. There's a lot of psychic energy stuff going on. There's a lot of seeing and also not seeing. It's not just about seeing. It's about what you're not seeing anymore. This is a definite sign of the divine masculine for sure. But the thing is even for the feminine, this seriously affects them. Can only affect them. So it's important. I see him. He's looking into the looking glass there, watching. Kind of a lot of designing energy and this ingenuity. Getting ideas. Kind of getting clued in. I'm getting the forest also. It's really good, this. The Jack of Spades veils can be a soldier card and can be an orphan too. And it can be someone who's abandoned or has been separated in traditional and by definition this card, which is important to know, considering it's the last of the cards that's come out, which right after that Five of Clubs clovers and then the Two of Spades veils. So the masculine and also the entire collective is being affected by that energy. they themselves might not be having so much of it, but they are certainly being affected by it. So, we've got Lenormand here, and Lenormand is going to give us some cards. I bet y'all can hear the wind. It's really good at doing that. Oh, so 2 of diamonds. Okay. Diamond vision, yeah. Yeah. Seeing all these different ways, angles, like the way the light flickers around in the diamonds, yeah. And bouquet. Woo! Yeah. Bouquet. So this is, being liked, favored. This is, friendship. This is reward. This is, flowers. The Venusians. Beauty. I'd say it's a really good time to make bouquets and bring flowers into your house, in your rooms, in your kitchen. You know, you can even collect wild, pick flowers, go for walks or whatever and pick flowers all around. Sometimes, if somebody has a whole bunch of flowers in their garden, sometimes if you ask them, they'll let you take some. I used to do that a lot. I was really surprised at what they would give me. Yeah, like you could really score some really beautiful flowers, and maybe even make a bouquet and give it to somebody, or put it somewhere special. That is the energy, is bouquet. And coming from Lenormand, that's really good, and that's really complimenting all that. It's like it's like a theater, that's kind of theater performance or something like that when someone gives you flowers. Which is matching that 10 of Spades veils, that, getting flowers at the end of your life. They're showing me really funny stuff, but I'm not gonna go there. No, this is the reading was long enough. Let's make sure that we got everything put together right. Yeah. Okay. I closed the cards now. Yeah. So, collective. As always, it's my pleasure to be with you and for you, always and always. It's a full sun rising. Yeah. I think that new moon did a lot. I think that recent new moon we had, I think that did a lot for sure. For those who follow that. and you can't, I can't put my finger on it. It's just a yes, absolutely, definitely. And now we are here in this opportune moment. Don't forget the bouquet. And enjoy yourself. Take it. There's a lot of good feeling in there. And from what it seemed like from the cards, a lot of people are getting really good things, really good things coming through. And I'm so glad. And I'm so glad that the cards showed us that. And so take care, and thanks for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you for calling Corno Control TV Radio and Radio for the Blind.